Hey, everyone. I just watched Reaper's second podcast with Dr. Drey. Yes, I've seen the first one, and we will go over that one, but this one I had to get out. Like, you guys are never going to believe some of the shit that came out of her mouth. This was straight up a full-blown reality remix documentary directed by Delulu herself. Let's just get into part one, shall we?
So I am Predator Reaper. I am joined by my amazing co-host, Dr. Drey. And like I said, we have Skittles with us.
Okay, I want to take a second here and talk about Dr. Drey on this podcast. Because, sir, I see you. You were over there calling it as it is. You weren't just sitting over there shaking your head nodding, looking like a damn bobblehead, agreeing with the accountability queen herself. Trust and believe, I respect that. But I gotta ask, why are you over there lending that level of common sense to a person that clearly left reality a few exits back? Anyways, I just want to make sure I give respect where respect is due. You were the only one on that panel sounding like the audience at home. Just try not to let good commentary get wasted on bad storytelling. That's all I'm saying. Now let's just get back to it.
This would be a fun topic.
Oh, this is going to be a blast.
I know, right? This is going to be fun.
Right.
So let me ask, what is awareness to you, Dr. Drey?
It's simple. I mean, you're spreading you're telling other people about something. No matter what that something is. If you're telling other people about something, you're spreading awareness. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, that's it. That's all that word means.
Mm-hmm. You're warning.
It doesn't. Right. It doesn't mean you're a saint running, or anything like that. You're just telling someone else about something. That's it.
Yeah. How about you, Skittles? Same? Different?
Same thing. Just trying to stop innocent people from having their money taken by these people who are just lying to everybody.
Yeah. Putting on skits, lying about everything.
The first person to PayPal me $20, I'll do a live private phone call with you. And we can discuss whatever you want.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing with you. Spreading awareness about all your lies and scams.
Or just
it's death by deception.
Absolutely. Not wanting to improve their lives because they would rather just live off of everybody else's money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just a little upset. That's all. Just everything that's going on with her and what she said and the actual court records.
So do you feel scammed because of what happened? Is that, I mean, it sounds like you do.
Yes, a little I do, because when she tells you, the marriage license was $87, and we were getting off the DMs, and I was like, you know what? And she told me, how she was doing financially and stuff. So I wanted to help her out. So I told her before she went to bed, I said, hey, look at your PayPal. And she went and got it. And she's like, oh my God, and I was like, and she asked me, I'll repay it. And I said, no. I said something like 3 or 4 words, like maybe, never, sometime, don't worry about it, or something like that.
Yeah.
Basically, you don't have to. So I never asked for the money back.
Mm-hmm.
But after I find out that other people are giving her money for the same thing for the marriage license, then I'm like, well, if I gave you the $87 for the marriage license, why are you asking other people for the marriage license? So that was one thing that started the snowball down. But
they simply can start their camera and go live.
And it's a huge problem on TikTok and YouTube.
It really is. And it's getting into places like you see them on Instagram now, you see them on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
It's really becoming an internet problem because people no longer have to go out and hold a sign on the side of the street. On any platform and tell any story.
Yep.
Right.
And it's really taking away. Worse. Yeah, it's taking away from the people who truly do need help.
Right. The big thing is, do either one of you now everybody knows my stance. I have removed myself from the awareness community a long time ago. Do either one of you think, or are you part of the awareness community?
No.
People say we are, but at the end of the day, after seeing what they say, I don't really feel that we are.
I feel there's a way to put it that would make more sense to people. It's not being awareness, but we are aware of what is going on. And we're giving our commentary back to it in a way that we can hopefully warn these people about it. I mean, that's the way I look at it. I don't know about you, Drey, but I mean, we've had conversations about this. And the awareness label is looked at as a bad thing now.
Pretty much.
And we're going to get into that. Yeah. And
every day there's a new live stream about somebody else
And
that's
it's not
not a
about the
beggar and
beggars
scammer.
anymore. It's everybody fighting
And
with each other.
The fact that they're sitting up here and saying this about awareness creators, do they not realize Reaper is a big reason that creators have a bad name now? And from the one thing that is a common denominator in the emails that I've been getting is the fact that people trusted her and looked to her for facts. All those times that she claimed her information was accurate, and then look at how many times she dropped the ball. It was repeatedly. And that part, I don't even need to go back through her page to pull out all the proof on that. I mean, it's everywhere. And even her GGs agree. And now she's blaming creator drama for scammers slipping through the cracks. A lot of the awareness mess that is going on all started with her pushing things as fact, and they weren't. And the only reason she switched to commentary is because she fumbled as being an awareness creator. But like it or not, switching labels don't erase the track record.
Yeah.
and I've seen it where, you know, everybody will be in this one live stream talking about each other while the scammer's online begging freely. Nobody bothering them at all. Nobody.
And it helps
about their
the
nothing.
scammers. It helps
They're
the
Absolutely.
looking at it
scammers.
and they're laughing.
Right. When we're fighting against each other, it's helping them.
Mm-hmm.
We're
Absolutely.
not focusing on them. I don't call out creators or people in awareness. The only one I did, I think, really call out was Miss Dawn. And the whole reason behind that was because she was allowing her friend to give Lisa money to get information back. And then the constant lying about, I have a clean record, I've never done drugs, stuff like that. And then when I looked her up, she's a fugitive with a 7-year active warrant that she's hiding from. Look, people seem to think that if you are going to put out awareness or content warning people, then you have to be as clean as possible. That you can't have any jail time, no record, nothing like that.
While conveniently ignoring that she made the same claims about her own record in the past. And the fact that she is trying to justify going after Miss Dawn because of Devin A. giving money to Lisa? Did she forget that she was recently really cool with one of Lisa's biggest in-person enablers? You don't get to play like you're the truth police, rewriting your own history. That's not accountability. That's performance outrage, Reaper.
Sorry. go
No,
ahead.
I think that's bullshit. Complete
I
bullshit.
think it is too. Your past does not define who you are. People
don't-
can change.
Right, but don't sit there with
Well, you know
like,
what I mean. That's exactly what I
active
mean.
warrants for being a fugitive and claim that you are bringing awareness to somebody who you have committed the same crime as them, and the courts are still waiting to give you the consequences for the thing that you did.
And again, you're a hypocrite. Reaper, call Pulaski County, because as of right now, you don't have a driver's license. Because you didn't finish those court-appointed insurance classes you were supposed to take. Did you? Let me rephrase that. Unless you have gotten it taken care of in the last 2 weeks, you don't have a driver's license.
Oh, I absolutely agree. You're throwing stones at glass houses at that point.
Right.
I just can't. The whole thing on that one that blew me away was, if I was hiding from anything, I wouldn't be online.
Exactly. You would think if you had stuff that was something like that, you wouldn't
Mhm.
make
No.
your presence known online. I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
Well,
Okay.
When you have everything besides your phone number and your husband's name, then you think you can hide easier that way.
See, no,
yeah,
no,
but still, you're
no.
putting yourself out there like that. That's
Mhm.
yeah. You got to know if you got stuff stuff like that coming behind you, it's going to catch up eventually. Absolutely,
Right.
it's going to catch up.
Wow, that's all I gotta say. Reaper, talking about people hiding things? Wow. You sound less like commentary right here and more like straight up jealous. Well, let's be real. Her situation means everything in that household falls on her shoulders. She can talk all the shit she wants about Miss Dawn and her husband, but Miss Dawn isn't creating imaginary hubby conversation for the internet, When your content starts sounding like personal frustration dressed up as facts, people notice, Reaper. You don't get to question what others are hiding while you're out here narrating scenarios that only exist in your head. So yeah, that bitterness is heard loud and clear. Cupcake.
And when you get called out for it and you go on a warpath and decide to slander said person for months, it's not helping your case at all.
No, not at all.
And that's just the whole thing. Nobody is perfect. None of us are perfect. We all know the scammers are not perfect. Like, they prove that on their own, but we are not perfect either. But we are trying to help people not get taken advantage of by these people. And I get it. Everybody has their own way of doing it. We all have our own way of putting out content to warn people.
Yeah.
And then that's just the beginning of it. We're going into like so much more stuff where people take the scammers, okay, and they use Discord to cross over the line into illegal activity, where they are reaching out to the scammer themselves. They are messing with them on purpose, messing with their mental health just to get content, having them crash out even more in a live stream, doing it all behind the scenes so that nobody knows that they're the reason why this is happening. They're using Discord to reach out to guardians of these scammers' kids and then posting the children's photos and medical records in Discord. This has nothing to do with awareness. This has nothing to do with the scammer. The children should.
I
totally
can't
be
imagine
off
why.
limits.
No,
I can't imagine why anyone would ever need that information.
No.
In any context. Like I can't imagine why you would ever need that. That's
I mean,
crazy.
isn't that like the key pillar on which we sit in an awareness, is that you don't involve the children.
Right.
Now I'm going to go ahead and end this here as for the first part of it, because it's getting too long. But the second and third parts of it, I'm just going to go ahead and highlight the contradictions and put in the proof, for the haters, showing that she is contradicting everything she says. When I say that podcast number 2 really pulled out the contradictions on everything she has ever done and said in the past, wow. That's all I got to say is wow, and you'll see for yourselves. And yet again, this is just the tip of the iceberg, and I'm not going anywhere. Ta-ta for now. I push my car into the bridge. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. All right, everyone. I'm going to end it here. I really didn't want to make this past 5 minutes, let alone 10, and now I'm running into 15. So this is going to be part 1 of probably 3 different parts. But it is now 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm ready for bed. I had a shit night at work. Anyways, Guys, let me know what you think in the comments, because, it gets even more interesting after this with the shit that spills out that pie hole. Anyways, again, this is just the tip of the iceberg. And I'm not going anywhere. Ta-ta for now.